fam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee and this is my family YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my labor and delivery story, and I am currently 3 weeks postpartum, so this video is long overdue. But if you are new here, my oldest daughter's name is Kinsley and she is 2 years old, and I just had my second daughter 3 weeks ago and her name is Aria, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys about Aria's labor and delivery story. And it's crazy because it seems like forever ago. So I had to write down everything on a notepad just so I remembered everything that happened, because there was a lot that happened that I didn't catch in my labor and delivery vlog. But if you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it up here for you guys so you guys can watch that video. But let's get into it and I will tell you guys my birth story. Excuse my notepad. So a little fun fact about me is I literally have the worst, when I say the worst, I mean the worst memory. I forget things so quickly, and so I need to have my little handy dandy notepad right here so I remember everything. So I was actually scheduled to be induced February 5th. My due date was February 7th. My hospital actually offered me a voluntary induction, and so I picked February 5th. So this is actually really funny. My hospital said that I could get induced as early as 39 weeks, and my daughter's birthday actually fell on exactly when I was 39 weeks pregnant with Aria, which is so funny, and I didn't want them to share the same birthday. I mean, if it happened, it happened. So I was like, okay, like the earliest I want this baby to be born is February 5th, because I at least wanted them 5 days apart, and I thought February 5th was like the cutest birthday ever. I thought it was adorable, so I picked February 5th to be induced, and that's like how that came about. But on January 31st, when I was exactly 39 weeks pregnant on my daughter's second birthday, I just was done being pregnant. I was so over it. My body was hurting so bad. I was just physically in so much pain. My back was throbbing. Everything was hurting. I just was so done being pregnant at that time, and I could not wait any longer. I was like, please just get this baby out already. I was trying everything, and I mean everything, to induce myself. You guys can watch that video up here. I was trying to get the baby out literally the next day, like February 1st. I was like, I don't even care anymore if they're 1 day apart. I'm getting this baby out of me. I was so over it. I was so over it. So then February 2nd came around and I decided, like I said, I couldn't take this anymore. I was so freaking sick of being pregnant. So I marched straight into my hospital and I said, I know I chose to be induced on the 5th, but I changed my mind. I want to be induced now because I am in so much pain. And so the nurses and the doctors completely felt for me. They were like, oh my gosh, okay, we'll induce you. Like, let's get this going. So we're waiting in the triage room. Me and Mason, we have all of our stuff and we're just waiting for a labor and delivery room to become available. And I go to the bathroom, I get up, I go to the bathroom because pregnant women have to pee every freaking 2 seconds when you're that pregnant. So then I came back and Mason had like the saddest look on his face, and I was like, what happened? And while I was in the bathroom, the nurses and the doctors came in and they told Mason that there was literally no rooms available for me and that there was so many people and no one was leaving anytime soon. So they literally sent me home. And they told me that I had to go home, and I asked them, why do I have to go home? Like, there has to be a room available. And they said there was only 2 or 3 rooms available, and they were saving those rooms for people who were literally in actual labor, like people that were coming in about to pop the baby out. So I was just completely heartbroken, and I was bawling my eyes out because I was expecting to literally be holding my baby like that night or the next morning. I don't think I've ever been that upset before. I was just a complete wreck, and Mason felt so bad for me, and so did the nurses and doctors. They were constantly apologizing, and they were like, this hasn't happened in 10 years. We have never filled up these rooms like this. In 10 years, this hasn't happened. And I'm like, what are the chances that this happens to me and this hasn't happened in 10 years? And it just so happens to me that I get sent home. So you can picture me and Mason grabbing all of our stuff that we just brought in and then strolling it all the way out to the car, and me bawling my eyes out saying, I'm not gonna have the baby today. When I told all my friends and I told my parents and I told everybody what was going on, and then everybody kept texting me saying, is the baby here yet, Kaylee? And I was like, I got sent home. And Everybody was so confused and I was so mad. As soon as I got home, I literally crawled in my bed and put the covers over my face and forced myself to go to sleep so that the day could go by faster because I couldn't wait for the next day. Oh yeah, so the nurses and the doctors actually promised me, they were like, I am so sorry for this. So you can come in tomorrow at 3 or 4, I think is what they said, and we will induce you tomorrow. So we left the hospital, I went home, like I said, and then the next day I woke up really happy and all excited. So that wasn't necessarily my birth story, but that's what I dealt with prior to my birth. That's everything that was going on like behind the scenes. Like that was a really rough day for me. Okay, let's get into the actual birth story. So when I went in the next day, they took me straight to my labor and delivery room. They didn't even take me to triage. And they knew who I was the next day because I was the person leaving the freaking hospital crying and bawling my eyes out, looking so ridiculous. So then after I got into the room, a few hours later, after we were getting situated, they gave me a pill to soften my cervix, and then it started causing contractions and I was getting a lot of them. I shortly went from a 1 to a 3. Then they gave me the peanut ball, and if you guys don't know what a peanut ball is, you can check out my labor and delivery vlog. That'll be linked below as well. And after they gave me that, my contractions picked up again and they were coming very fast. So then they gave me my Pitocin, and then I got my epidural at 11 p.m. that night. So then the next day I woke up around 5 in the morning, and then the doctors broke my water because my contractions weren't like speeding up and they were kind of slowing down. So then the next time they checked my dilation, I was at a 6 centimeters. Then I went to a 10 very fast, I think within like the hour. And then Aria was born, and Aria was 8 pounds and 6 ounces. She was a big baby, and I think that's why I was so uncomfortable and in like so much pain, is because I pushed out a big baby. So now that I've talked about my birth story, I kind of want to talk a little bit more about postpartum. I actually posted a postpartum video as well, and that was when I was a week postpartum, but I am now 3 weeks postpartum and I'm feeling so much better now. So I did want to do a little stomach shot for you guys to see like where my stomach's at and talk a little bit about that. So here is my stomach now. It is definitely going down compared to how it was at a week postpartum. And I definitely still have a tiny little bit of a bump or a bloat, whatever you want to call it. So I'm now 127 pounds, and right before I gave birth, I believe I was 150 pounds. So I've definitely lost a good amount of weight so far. I'm also really lucky because recently I discovered PlushCare, and I'm so excited to share about PlushCare with you guys. PlushCare is a membership-based virtual healthcare service, which is great for urgent care, primary care, and mental health services. PlushCare has a website, and you can download it directly on your smartphone with their app. And PlushCare is amazing because it works around your schedule and your time. If you need to talk to one of their doctors, you can schedule a virtual visit on their website or your smartphone, which is very convenient. And I'm someone who's always busy, so it is so nice just to do a virtual visit on my phone or on their website. And PlushCare is actually covered by most insurance providers, which is really nice. And if you don't have insurance, you can actually pay out of pocket through PlushCare. PlushCare is actually offering a free 30-day trial as we speak right now. So if you guys want to go on their website and check them out and sign up for the free 30-day trial and see how you guys like it, I'm positive you guys will. It is so convenient and so easy. And you guys can sign up with my link down below, and it will also be in the description as well. I really think you guys will love it. Be sure to sign up today and check it out, you guys. So now I want to get into the part talking about breastfeeding because I've been getting a lot of questions about breastfeeding, so I just decided to slip it in this video for you guys. So breastfeeding is going really well. If you guys watched the video about baby Aria having teeth, it was somewhat of a challenge at first, but Aria's been getting a lot better at breastfeeding. Once she latches on, she's pretty good about breastfeeding, but sometimes I've been struggling with keeping her on my boobs. Sometimes I don't know if she gets distracted, I don't know why, but she will like pull back off of my boobs and then get frustrated, and then I'll have to try and put my nipple in her mouth again, and it's just kind of a cycle. Like sometimes she kind of just pulls away and then comes back and pulls away and then comes back, and I don't understand why she does that. So if I could get any tips, if there's any lactation consultants who watch this video. Like, I know she's hungry and she has like that hungry cry, the hungry newborn cry, but sometimes she'll just pull away and come back and pull away and come back, and I don't really know why she's doing that, but still breastfeeding is going really well. I've actually been substituting some formula in as well because I still don't make enough milk for her. She eats so much, you guys, like so freaking much. It's insane. Like, Kinsley did not eat this much, but Kinsley was 7 pounds when she was born and Aria is 8 pounds. I don't really know if that makes a difference, but Aria is a chunky little girl and she eats so much, so I have to substitute in like 2 or 3 bottles a day filled with 2 ounces. She eats a lot. Like, I just cannot believe how much she eats, but I love how chunky she is. Also, my boobs have been so leaky and I hate that. I've been soaking all my shirts, so I've been having to use like those breast pads. Is that what they're called? I literally cannot think right now. So I've been having to use those and put those in my bras because I've just been leaking everywhere. But overall, I'm really satisfied with how my body is recovered, with how the birth went, with how breastfeeding is going. And the tooth situation, Aria has bitten me, which is crazy because a newborn baby with a tooth bites me when I breastfeed, which is so funny. You guys keep asking me like, does Aria bite you when she breastfeeds? And yes, sometimes she does. So it's kind of hard sometimes to be like, I want to keep breastfeeding because she's already biting me and she's a newborn. So I'm just hoping that I breastfeed at least until 6 months. Like, my goal is to last 6 to 8 months breastfeeding, so I really hope that happens. I think it will. I think I can get there. With Kinsley, I lasted 16 months, so I just gotta power through this, even though my baby has a tooth, a full-on tooth, not just like a little ingrown tooth. It's like basically already in. But anyways, that's how breastfeeding is going. I will probably expand on it in another video if you guys want to hear like breastfeeding tips, but I will not be doing that video unless enough of you guys are interested in that video. And if you guys are, make sure to DM me on my Instagram and let me know that you guys would like to see that video, because my comments have been off lately. I don't know if you guys have realized that, but my comments keep getting turned off because I've been having weirdos comment timestamps on my videos and comment inappropriate things. So YouTube has been turning off my comments. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that in here because I've been having an issue with that, which really is unfortunate, but that's just what it is right now. But anyways, I'm going to close out today's video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys do, please consider liking and subscribing to join the family. We love you guys all so much, and I promise you guys we'll be having a giveaway shortly when we finally decide what we're going to do at 50,000 subscribers, even though it's kind of late now. But I promise you guys a video will eventually be coming to celebrate this huge milestone for us. We love you guys so much, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, VFam!